Hey everyone, it is Hazel of IcedHazelnut channel. Coming to you with, I guess it's my progression. Whoa, you guys are moving around there. My progression of where I'm at with my currently working on coloring books. So I'm just going to do a flip through. I'm trying not to blind you guys. Okay, there you go. Of where I'm at with all these books. So in part one of my three-parter last year, I think around mid-year or something like that. I'll link it at the end of this video. So part one, I showed the coloring books I was working on. So since then, I think I only finished like a couple completely. So this is my progression. They're in order too of what I showed in video one. So the first one I showed was this one. And at the end too, there's a couple that I've started that I didn't show in the other videos. So here's this. It's very simple. I didn't do the background of that. I just put a little gray. I just didn't care for the image, I guess. And then that's just simple and cheesy. I like the way the ghost turned out. Just to show you detail. This is all colored pencil. Here's the owl. Colored pencil. I can't remember if it's Prismacolor or my other. I have like so many colored pencils, and lately I've been getting into Prismacolor. I found a set of vintage Prismacolor from 1997, and they were great too. So I like the way that turned out. That's where I left off. So those are the newest. So I had left off here. I showed you here in part one. That's that. My Lisa Frank, I have not done anything. And I don't know if I will, because there are other books I really like coloring in. So I don't know if I'll continue this one. And I think oh yeah, I left, this was the last image I did in part one. And I just barely started. I didn't even finish this one. I've yet to finish that, so leave my marker there. Don't know if I'll continue that. I probably will, because it's a short book. So I'll say I will, because it is a short book. Here's this one. Okay, the last image I worked on, finished image, was this one. And the last image I showed was this one. And I haven't continued in it. So, and I haven't even finished this image, the background. So I need to work on at least finishing the background there. Animals. Oh, I've worked in this one. I really like this one. This is a Dollar Tree purchase. I think it was the elephant I did. The only image I did in part one. Since then, I've done the bear, colored pencil, if you want to see detail. There you go. Butterflies. There we go. Color pencil. Snake. And just, these are colored pencil. It's animal prints. Okay. And I love the way this turned out, this peacock. I use the vintage 21-year-old Prismacolors I found at thrift a couple weeks ago. So here's the detail now, if you could see. I used metallic. Yeah, you could see the metallic there. So yeah, that one turned out really pretty. Squirrel. A lot of detail in that. I used all browns, colored pencil, and then more. I didn't really care for this, but I went with it. Different animal prints, and then that's where I left off. Flower power. Now in part 1, I did that, and I had finished this, but this was not done. I don't know why I skipped it and just did this one, but I went back and did the roses. Sorry. Did the roses. Colored pencil. There you go. And that's all I did. Oh, when I started this. I can't remember what this flower is called, but it's coming along. I just have to finish it. So, really pretty. Mark it. Okay, since part 1, I have not done anything in this. Just what I showed originally, which was the main page. So, that's a short one. I should work in it more. I believe the same with this. I have not continued in it. So, yeah. I have not done anything in this book. Showed it part 1. Now this one I have left in it. This was the last image that I had colored in part 1. And I love the way this turned out. So I did the background in matte acrylic paint. So you can see the detail. Uniball Signo white gel pen for those little white bubbles, and just colored pencil. I love the way that turned out. And then this, you can see the whole image, and then detail. There we go. And that's where I left off. So, I have to continue that. Okay, I love this book, and the reason I haven't worked in the other books is this is one I pick up a lot. So this is a Michael's Vintage Charm, and I believe I left off. That was the last image I showed completed, and here are the next pages. So I love doing that food. I was like a little intimidated, but I had to refer to online. I looked at those, whatever they're called, millefeuille, the palmier. Never heard of it. Looked it up on Google, the images, and I just went with those colors. These chandeliers, I had no clue how to do them, but I winged it. I think they turned out decent. If you follow me on Instagram at IcedHazelnut, sometimes I don't post all my completed pages, but sometimes I do. This was watercolor pencil. You can tell because see how the page is warped too, but maybe use a little less water next time. I thought that turned out decent. And then these are, I love the way these turned out. So I used the Prismacolor and white gel pen, the Signo, Uniball Signo. This turned out really cute. trying to tilt it this way so it doesn't, you don't get too much of a glare. Okay. These cuties. Teapot. Creamer. Sugar bowl. Tea. And teacups. And saucers. So. Macarons. Some macarons. Macaron pyramid. That's kind of cool. This cute little country kitchen scene. A little more detail. There's that cat. Cute. Oh, this one was so... at first I was intimidated, but I think it turned out pretty good. So, let's get a closer look. Love the way the light came out up here. Okay. A lot of detail on that. And then this, just a simple tea. And then these chairs. You can see if I tilt it, you see the silver metallic pencil. Now that's all colored pencil. Bookshelves. It's kind of neat. And these cakes were awesome. These ones I definitely did with the 21-year-old Prismacolors that I found at the thrift store. They were copyrighted 1997. I love this one. I think that's my favorite. This was a simple quickie one. And I believe that's where I left off. So then I have this last image colored, and this was this one, which I love. I love working in this book too. I forget about it because I get caught up in those other books. So I did this. This is new since last time. Just like abstract. Didn't take too long to do. Usually I don't have music playing on, rarely now. I have like a show in the background or catching up with my YouTube videos. The ones that I don't really have to pay attention to them, but this one I have no clue. It's kind of abstract. There we go. Oh, this is, oh well, yeah, this one's kind of abstract. There's another one that's really abstract. This with the skulls. I really didn't want to do each individual one, so I compromised. I did solids and then paid attention to the one in the middle. Skate. Here's a cityscape. Close-uppy there. That guy's kind of weird looking. This is crazy. That one I did, you could kind of tell I did it like, I did it really quick. It's just a lot of different little little guys, little images. This I had no clue. So it was all line art. Everywhere where it's black, that's what I did. And then just the blue, because this is the only thing I could make out was I could tell that was a spray can. I can't see anything else. It's very, very abstract. Is that a lung? I don't know. This I didn't know what to do with, so I left it alone actually. I have an idea, but we'll see. So that I didn't touch. And then I started working on this, as you could see. Just barely. So you barely see the color. So I'm almost done with this book. Oh, like one more page and I'm done. Here's my Moana book. Last time I showed it, I had just done this. And then I did this one with the Kakamora and Hey, all colored pencil. And I believe that's all I've done so far. So it's a thick book too, so I love it and I love the movie. So I think I'm just taking my time with it so I don't finish it too quickly. And one more from last time. So I did the front. It was all black and white. Showed you that last time. That's the only thing I had done. And I did the first page. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think that turned out pretty cool. Okay. Oh my gosh, sorry. I had like that in the way. Okay. And same thing, it was the first page, only I did it all in pencil. So there's more detail. And then today I worked on this. I love the way it turned out. Look at those bats. Those were cool. And I Googled the bats to get an idea. Next is the library, the school library. Or the school, I should say. I Googled the bats to get an idea of how to color them. Because there's all kinds of different bats. And I've got 4 new ones I started. So I have the Star Wars one. So it's Yoda, double page Yoda. Right there. Colored pencil. Here's Darth Maul. And I'll give you a little close up. Okay, and then Amidala. That was a fun one to do. And I'll give you some detail there. All colored pencil. Oh, I have stuff in my way up here. It's not letting me. And then these are just like, I'm not a huge fan of mandalas, but these are mandala-like with images from the movies. Here's another, I forget what that little robot's name is, but I did him. And then I love the way Leia turned out. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I was so scared to do it too because I wanted to do it justice because Carrie Fisher was awesome. So there it is. And let's see what else. Yesterday I did one. Okay, so here's the beady beady guys, I call him. One of these droids. I should have probably put his name there. And then yesterday I did Boba Fett. Here's the whole image. And close up. I really like the way he turned out. And that, I believe that's it, yeah. This one, this was a Dollar Tree one. And last week showed you, oh actually, I didn't, oh no, this is new, duh. I forgot I had just started it. So this fox, all color pencil. Hot air balloons, marker. That was all marker. This really pretty scene, color pencil. This cute penguin. Roses. Monkey man. Color pen, all color pencil. And with a little bow tie. And this really pretty island scene with a pirate treasure. And that's where I left off. Okay, and then this book. Ooh, I really liked this book. There's one, I found it at the Dollar Tree. There's an autumn one called Autumn Magic, I believe. And I love autumn, so I'm trying to get through this as much as I can. I want to finish off 2 more books at least before I start. I want to start working on the autumn one because I purposely didn't start the autumn one because we were in, you know, the holidays. So first I did this. I just added those snowflakes. I have some snowflakes here. And I really love the way this turned out. Show you some of the detail there. That was fun to do. All color pencil. Prismas, I believe. And just some ornaments. And more ornaments. And I believe this. I made the deer look kind of ghosty with a white cast. Tree. The deer, it's got kind of, this one's got glare there because of the shiny background, black background. This one. There's some detail. And these. lot in this book. I like the way this turned out. See, that's got gold. Reminded me of honeycombs. More snowflakes. See the shimmer. Everyone's asleep. That's why I'm whispering. Sorry. This I didn't care for, so it was very. I just did a quickie coloring on that. This one not. This one I liked. This one was fun to do. This one came out nice. See the metallics in this one? Metallic pen. And that's it. Okay, that's it. Hopefully I'll work a little more on each book and start at least one more. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.